it's me, Cindy. In this video, I will read a piece of news and explain it to you in English. I read your comments and many of you asked me to do this. Actually, I've never done it before. I have done it in class, but I've never done it on my channel. So I'm a bit nervous. And I'm sure that it will not be perfect. Actually, far from perfect. But I've decided to adopt the one day at a time approach. What does that mean? You will find out in the following video. So without further ado, let's read the article together. Please bear with me.
Before we start reading, let's take a look at these 4 words. The first one, diagnose. Diagnose means to be identified with something, to identify. Diagnose, to identify. To be diagnosed with an illness means you are identified with an illness. Okay, the next one, exhibit. Exhibit means to display, to show. Exhibit, to show. Symptom. Symptom means an indication of a disease. Symptom. Symptom. Statement. A statement is a declaration. Statement. Okay, now let's read the first part together. Actor Tom Hanks says he and his wife, actress Rita Wilson, have been diagnosed with coronavirus. In a statement posted to Instagram, Hanks said he and his wife were traveling in Australia when they were tested after exhibiting symptoms like tiredness, body aches, chills, and slight fevers. Please take a look at the words that are highlighted in blue. You can see that the first paragraph is written in the present tense and the second paragraph written in the past tense. So right here you know that this is still happening. Tom Hanks and his wife, they have been diagnosed with coronavirus and they still have coronavirus now. So this is happening right now. But in the second paragraph, it's written in the past tense, which means that it happened in the past. Okay, he said he and his wife were traveling when they were tested. After exhibiting, after showing symptoms like tiredness means feeling very tired, body aches means to feel painful, and chills means to feel cold, and slight fevers. Before we read the next part, again, let's take a look at some vocabulary. Protocol. Protocol means an agreement. Observe. Observe means to watch carefully, attentively. Isolate means to quarantine. Quarantine. And require means need. You need to do something. You are required to do something. An approach is a way or a method to do something. Approach. Okay, now let's move on to the next slide. Well, now, what to do next? The medical officials have protocols that must be followed. We Hankses will be tested, observed, and isolated for as long as public health and safety requires. Not much more to it than a one day at a time approach, no, he wrote. Hanks said he and his wife will keep the world posted and updated. So Hanks tells us that he will follow the protocols. They will also be tested, be observed, and be isolated. For how long? Right here, as long as means for as much time as. Okay, as long as means as much time as. So for how long? For as much time as it is needed, as public health and safety requires. So as much time as it is needed. Okay, not much more to it than a one day at a time approach. One day at a time means one step at a time, so one day at a time, step by step. And at last, he said that They will keep the world posted and updated. Posted and updated means to keep the world informed. Informed means to tell us what's happening. Let's take a look at the words that are highlighted in orange. Here I want you to pay attention to the passive voice. Right here he says that the protocols must be followed. So we must follow the protocols. It must be followed. And here we Hankses will be tested, be observed, and be isolated. Okay, so here we can find the passive voice. Now let's take a look at the original post on Instagram. Hello folks, Rita and I are down here in Australia. We felt a bit tired, like we had colds and some body aches. Rita had some chills that came and went, slight fevers too. To play things right means to do things right, as is needed in the world right now. We were tested for the coronavirus and were found to be positive. Well now, what to do next? The medical officials have protocols, have agreements that must be followed. We, Hanks, will be tested, observed, and isolated for as long as public health and safety requires. Not much more to it than a one day at a time approach, no? We'll keep the world posted and updated. Take care of yourselves, Hanks. And right here you can see a reply from his friend, which is quite humorous. So he says, "Damn you, Tom. You always gotta be first. First Emmy winner, first Oscar winner, first Hollywood coronavirus. That one was mine, damn it." Curses. Okay, curses means to say some bad words. Get well soon, brother. I love you tremendously means I love you very much. Praying for you and wifey. Okay, and the last word, always my nizzle, this word means you are always my friend. At the end of the video, let's all pray for the patients around the world. Hope you will get well soon.
So that's the end of the video. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up and leave a comment below. Tell me what you want to read in English. You can also watch the Chinese version. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. See you next time. Bye bye.